सफीर पाकिस्तान, आपके जज्बों का तर्जुमान, वतन से दूर, वतन की आवाज और आपकी पहचान।
सफीर पाकिस्तान, बाएतमाद नुमाइंदों की टीम के साथ सफीर पाकिस्तान सबसे पहले और सबसे आगे।
SafeerePakistan actively works to strengthen the bond between Pakistani Americans across the nation.
अमरीकी सियासत में अहम किरदार, मुसलसल अवामी प्लेटफॉर्म सफीर पाकिस्तान।
I really appreciate Waqar Ali Khan, who carries this process very well indeed.
पल पल की खबरें और कम्युनिटी राब्तों के साथ लगातार उभरते और कामयाब व कामरान लोगों की दास्तान आप तक पहुंचाने में सबसे पहले सबसे आगे।
Putting up a great program, running an excellent platform for bringing like minds together.
हर जगह, हर पल आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है। अस्सलामुअलैकुम नाज़रीन, आपका मेज़बान वक़ार अली ख़ान हाज़िर खिदमत है प्रोग्राम सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान के साथ। और इस वक्त मैं मौजूद हूँ वाशिंगटन डीसी कैपिटल हिल में, और वहाँ से मैं रिपोर्ट ला रहा हूँ आपके लिए पाकिस्तान पैक की, यानी कि पाक पैक, जो कि एडवोकेसी ग्रुप है, एक लॉबिंग ग्रुप है जो पाकिस्तान के लिए मुस्बत और पॉजिटिव इमेज को बिल्ड करने में अहम तरीन किरदार अदा कर रहा है साल से। नाज़रीन, पाक पैक के बारे में मुख्तलिफ रिपोर्ट्स हैं, कोई कहता है हमने बनाई, कोई कहता है उसने बनाई, ऐसी बात नहीं है। मैं 3 डिकेड से पाक पैक को देख रहा हूँ और मैं हमेशा अपना के साथ मुंसलिक रहा हूँ। उनकी समर मीटिंग, विंटर मीटिंग, फॉल मीटिंग, अब्रॉड मीटिंग में भी मैं उनके साथ रहा हूँ और मैंने एक अहम रोल अदा किया है रहते हुए बीइंग एन पाकिस्तानी जर्नलिस्ट और मीडिया, और जो भी आप समझे मुझे। और पाक पैक के जो मैंने प्रोग्राम अटेंड किए, जिसमें 2 बार मैं मिला हूँ जो बाइडन से, जो आए हैं उसके अंदर पाक पैक के अंदर, और उसके बाद हिलरी क्लिंटन भी आ चुकी हैं, कई सेनेटर कांग्रेसमैन ने हिस्सा लिया है पाक पैक के अंदर। जो मेन किरदार अदा किया है उसमें वो डॉक्टर सऊद अनवर हैं, जो शुरू से मुंसलिक थे पाक पैक से, और डॉक्टर पराचा भी थे मरहूम इसके अंदर शामिल, और अपना के काफ़ी डॉक्टर्स में शामिल थे। बाद में इसको अपना से अलहदा कर दिया गया, टोटली सेपरेट कर दिया गया। हालांकि इसमें मैंने आवाज़ भी उठाई थी कि पाक पैक को अलग ना करें क्योंकि ये आपका एक पॉलिटिकल विंग है, लेकिन बहरहाल कुछ मसले मसाइल थे तो उसको पाक पैक को अपना से अलग कर दिया। जब से पाक पैक जो फॉल है, मैंने काफ़ी अच्छे तरीके से काम किया है, मिसेस चुगताई के साथ भी काम किया है मैंने, और दूसरे जो सदूर हैं उनके साथ भी मैंने काम किया, और मैं आइंदा भी काम करता रहूँगा। जो कुछ अगर आप पाकिस्तान के लिए कर रहे हैं पाक पैक, आई एम रियली देयर फॉर यू गाइज, ओके। तो ये रिपोर्ट मैं ला रहा हूँ वाशिंगटन डीसी कैपिटल हिल से। वहाँ पे वहाँ का एक हॉलीडे इन होटल है, वहाँ पे ये तकरीब हुई थी, और इसकी जो प्रेसिडेंट है पाक पैक की वो डॉक्टर उज़मा है, जिनका ताल्लुक मिशिगन से है, और डॉक्टर उमर फ़ारूक जो है वो प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट है उसके। तो इसमें काफ़ी लोग आए, प्रोग्राम को काफ़ी कामयाबी से इम्किनार किया। देखिए, बात असल ये होती है कि कितने लोग आए, मेरे ख्याल से 60 के करीब लोग वहाँ मौजूद थे। मैं खुद आई विटनेस उसके बारे में। उसमें सबसे बड़ी बात है कि चेयरमैन फॉरेन रिलेशन मिस्टर ब्रायन मास्ट आए, बड़ी बात है। हालांकि वो माजूर हैं, उनकी टांगें भी नहीं हैं, लेकिन माशाल्लाह वो आए अपनी मसूनी टांगों के साथ और उन्हें हिस्सा लिया और तकरीब की, और पाकिस्तान के लिए पॉजिटिव जो है अल्फाज दिए। इसके अलावा सेनेटर्स भी वहाँ पे थी, कांग्रेसमैन भी थे वहाँ पे, और डेफिनेटली हमारे फार्मर प्रेसिडेंट जनाब अलवी साहब भी वहाँ मौजूद थे, और बड़ी नुमाया और लीडरशिप वहाँ आपके मैरीलैंड से जनाब इरफान मियाँ साहब और जनाब सलमान भट्टी साहब और मुस्तफ़ा चुगताई साहब और दीगर लीडर वहाँ पे मौजूद थे। तो ये प्रोग्राम बड़ा कामयाबी से हमकिनार हुआ और मकसद उनका पूरा हुआ। डेफिनेटली देखें, बोलने की, लिखने की आज़ादी है, और ये एक एडवोकेसी ग्रुप है जो मुख्तलिफ इश्यूज़ पे रोशनी डालता है, उसको डिस्कस करता है, चाहे वो सियासी हो, गैर सियासी हो, या डिप्लोमेटिक हो या नॉन डिप्लोमेटिक हो। तो आइए आपको लिए चलता हूँ आज के इस प्रोग्राम में पाक पैक के। मुझे उम्मीद है इसको आप पसंद करेंगे। मुलाज़ा फरमाइए ये रिपोर्ट।
Faber Fusion is a company run by clinicians. When we are looking at a patient, we are looking at the patient's medical needs first. Patient is in the comfort of his or her home. They're watching the TV, they're doing their chores while the infusion is going on. And patient's copay and deductible will be much lower if done at home than in the hospital setting. Home infusion, all in all, is a winning place for getting infusions done.
सबसे पहले तो बहुत शुक्रिया आपका कि you invited me into the PakPak meeting, and my relationship PakPak over 3 decades. Okay, and it's an excellent organization, and we have to see more bigger whatever you have right now. So now you are become a president-elect. So how do you see the PAC in your view and your opinion, as you are already working with the government in Pennsylvania? You have a lot of contribution in the government level, local level, and also you support lot of resident of the from Pakistan. Tell me.
Yeah, you can ask me. You asked me 2 questions. First of all, PakPak, and so you are here today. You are seeing what the PakPak is doing. So our mission is to educate our Pakistani community and educate them about the compelling issues and policies, and let them talk to their representatives. So when they're sitting in the Congress and the House, our representative, they know what our community want, what Pakistani people want, and what is best for the Pakistan and what is best for the United States. It's a mutual relation that we are trying to develop. And apart from this, what's going on right now politically, so our mission is to provide energy to Pakistan, to how can we resume aid to Pakistan. So all these things that we are looking forward, and we have Day on the Hill today, and we discuss all these things, all these issues about the energy. That is my part of political engagement and giving back to our community.
कोई exclusive message to the entire Pakistani American community?
For my American community, this is our country, this is our adopted land. We have to get stronger here in the United States. That is my mission, and do whatever best you can do, whatever your abilities are, to help other Pakistani people, so get stronger in this country.
Last question. The SafeerePakistan Geo program is completing its 30 years in operation in broadcasting. What is your take on that?
Well, SafeerePakistan is doing a great job. I met you several times. You have done interview, and you are this is also a community work. What you are doing, you are Geo Pakistan. They are like they're creating awareness among the people, and that's why I'm sitting here. You're getting my message because of this, because of them.
Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you.
Thank you.
हर जगह हर पल आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है। हर जगह हर पल आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है।
Only one of 396 women ever elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. I know how important that funding is for educating young women in Pakistan is for the future generation. Critical importance here. And it's something I will proudly stand with you all today and every day. I've already gotten my marching orders. I know there's a letter coming to my office to sign on to. I know there's a resolution that will be before the Congress soon. But I just want to pause and say thank you for leaning in, for being a part of the solution.
Pakistani American community, particularly in Michigan, they are a huge cornerstone community in the state of Michigan, an integral part of our community. I had the honor of representing one of the big mosques in our state, mostly Pakistani American mosque. I always tell people if I was ever having a heart attack, I would stumble into the mosque because I would get the best cardiologist care in the country inside the mosque. The threat from the state, the basic need to uphold the rule of law and allow people to live out their lives as they see fit in freedom and democracy. Count me as an ally, count me as a partner in that, count me as someone who needs to be vocal and wants to be vocal on those issues. We are just going through a moment all over the world where democracies are under threat, right? Even in places like the United States of America, it is always, always important to uphold the rule of law and democracy. And that goes whether it's here or over in Pakistan. So thank you for your support. Thank you for helping me become a senator. The state of Michigan was one of the closest places in the country, and the Pakistani American community was a big part of that. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your support.
As she said, I feel the exact same way. This community in Phoenix, the Pakistan community, is growing well and strongly, and they've been super supportive of me and very welcoming. We had great conversations. They've educated me a lot so I could be a better member of Congress, not only for the local American Pakistani community, but also the importance of a strong U.S.-Pakistan relationship, and of course the challenges that are going on now that the senator described well. She and I are in sync in that important issue. I brought with me myself and the other gentleman who I think is next were the two best members of the Foreign Affairs Committee in the House of Representatives. Whole moment right now deciding what our role and responsibility is going to be around the globe. I feel very strongly that we need to support USAID and other programs that do democracy building and building goodwill around the globe. That's good, strong foreign policy using the soft power of the United States.
I am so thrilled to join you here with my dear friend Andre Carson. We have such a critical time worldwide, globally now, when it comes to making sure that we can stand together for the rule of law, stand together for small d democracy, make sure that human rights violations are answered, and that we utilize our foreign policy tools in order to make sure that the elements of democracy can be reaffirmed.
And for me to be able to speak, you know, my Siti Allah Hamha, my grandmother, when they were trying to have me go back to Palestine, they said, okay, but you couldn't leave the house, you can't go here, you can't do this and everything. She said, why come back here so they can cage you? You are our bird that can fly free, so I need you to fly and fly and fly. And so I will continue to do that. I, jokingly tell people, when I was in the university at Wayne State University in Detroit, there was no Palestine student groups, but there was the Pakistani Student Association, and I joined it.
Pakistan has been a critical player when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to defense sharing, when it comes to combating against the war on terror. Pakistan has been a huge partner, and we need to make sure that we keep that relationship strong. It is very important, and not just in the areas of defense, but when it comes to energy, we need to make sure that we have a strong relationship with Pakistan, because so much of the technology and other things that are happening around the world is going to become because of a strong relationship.
But it's been a real honor to be a partner with all of you, literally since the day I started doing this, and that's thanks to this gentleman to my left here, Umar Farouk, who's my constituent and my friend, and he got me very, very involved in Pakistani affairs, initially with the Pakistani physicians, where me and Josh Shapiro spoke together. You remember that was in Philadelphia? That was the first event I went to. Josh Shapiro is a Democrat, I'm a Republican, but he and I are friends. Connected through Umar Farouk, who was a subcommittee chair over the CIA. The FBI, my former employer, I spent my whole
Okay, so the day that they're going to play cricket in Dallas, I happened to be in Dallas. And I went to a meeting with the USA team who was about to play the juggernaut. This is like USA versus Russia in hockey. You never win. And I give a motivational speech. And I'm sorry for all you guys who are Pakistani cricket fans, because it's my motivational speech is the reason that we won that game.
I did mostly overseas, working counterintelligence, cybersecurity, counterterrorism, and the like. So now I'm on the committee that oversees that. But I'm also relevant to PAC. I'm the intelligence liaison on the Foreign Affairs Committee. So I technically I'm an ex officio, I guess you could say, on the House Foreign Affairs Committee. and I'm the intelligence liaison to that committee.
To me, that list is growing here now that the word is out that it's going to be, let's say, sometime in the spring. Okay, whatever that might mean. Great weather. Well, you know, I'm from Michigan.
This sister's running. Give us your name.
Melissa Chowdhury, Washington Congressional District 9.
How's it looking?
Earned over 90,000 votes in the shortest possible campaign this last time around, coming out of nowhere. So I would say it's looking pretty good. We have a majority-minority district. We've got the strongest concentration of immigrants and Muslims.
If you feel it in your spirit, they're coming after me because of my positions, because of my outreach in terms of the Pakistani community, in terms of my position on Kashmir. They're coming after me, so I need your help and support. But I want you to know.
So what is your take on Gaza?
I mean, I think one of the things I want to continue to remind people is that, Gaza is majority children, and the families there and everyone deserve to be able to stay home and return home and be able to restore their communities, their neighborhood, their schools. I don't support.
If I gave you a date, I'd be lying. It wouldn't be the truth.
It's been a little while, so yeah. I'm pushing up daisies. Parts of me are growing plants there now. Stronger, not weaker.
Absolutely.
So we'll do it unapologetically.
Thank you so much. He's one of our rising stars. We love him.
Carson, you want to say a few words about PAC?
Well, PAC, we appreciate the advocacy work that PAC has done, and we appreciate them for really nurturing a relationship with not just members of Congress, but city councilors, state legislators, and I think it's that kind of work that really pushes forward change. So we thank PAC.
Thank you. Something about PAC.
So PAC is a very important entity to educate not just legislators, but people in general about what Pakistan really is about, what the government should be, what it shouldn't be, how sometimes when the political arena changes and the wrong people are put in jail, it can really result in some bad things. So we want free and fair elections. We want to make sure that the people in Congress and the legislative bodies, as well as the president, understand the contemporary issues of Pakistan, why it's an important ally to have in that region, why the stability of that region between India, Pakistan, China, where a huge part of the world's population live, and a huge part of the world transfers through, is very important to us and to that region as well. So we need to be good friends.
Thank you very much, sir.
And we have so many Pakistani Americans in Michigan that I feel like to understand and everyone is always engaging me on issues happening in Pakistan. So I need to get to Pakistan to understand the issues. So
and the largest Arabic population in Michigan.
The
Arabic.
Trust me.
She got support from them too.
I know. I was very happy. We won Dearborn Heights and Hamtramck, which was a complicated year, as you know. So.
हर जगह हर पल आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है।
So what distinguishes Expert MRI from other privately held companies is the fact that we are a very research and innovation based company. So the patients do have that freedom to be able to get up and leave, and they have the ability to directly speak to the technician. I recommend Expert MRI because proper diagnosis leads to proper treatment. So Expert MRI is focused on accurate diagnosis that then leads to accurate treatment. The key to accurate treatment is accurate diagnosis.
We are Expert MRI, the advanced radiology practice in Southern California. We've just built a cutting-edge imaging center in Culver City, Los Angeles, and partnered with Siemens to offer some of the most advanced AI-enhanced radiology systems available anywhere. Our new state-of-the-art 3 Tesla MRI.
नाज़रीन, तो आप देख रहे थे पाक की ये रिपोर्ट वाशिंगटन डीसी कैपिटल हिल से। नाज़रीन, मैं समझता हूँ कि अब वक्त आ गया है कि पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन सर जोड़कर बैठें, अपने पॉलिटिशियन को मैदान में उतारें, उनको तैयार करें। मुझे पता है एपी पैक बहुत काम कर रही है, डॉक्टर एजाज बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं बैठ के न्यूयॉर्क में। इसी तरीके की एपी पैक जैसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हमें पूरे मुल्क में चाहिए, जो सिर्फ और सिर्फ पाकिस्तान की बात करें, किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की नहीं, किसी सियासी ग्रुप की नहीं, किसी रिलीजियस ग्रुप की नहीं, सिर्फ पाकिस्तान की बात करें कि टैरिफ कम किया जाए, ट्रेड को बढ़ाया जाए, डॉक्टर्स के जे वीज़े को बढ़ाया जाए। ये बहुत सी चीज़ें हैं जो आप बात कर सकते हैं कैपिटल हिल में बैठ के। मुझे अफसोस ही होता है कि कैपिटल हिल में रहते हुए वहाँ की लीडरशिप को इतना बड़ा काम नहीं करी है जो वहाँ से वो मुस्तफ़ीज़ हो सकें। तो आपको सबको मिलके काम करना होगा। नाज़रीन, इसके साथ ही आपको मेज़बान वक़ार अली ख़ान इन अल्फाज के साथ दिया चाहेगा, प्लीज़ बी यूनाइटेड, बी अ प्रो पाकिस्तानी। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़। पाकिस्तान पाइंदाबाद।
सफीर पाकिस्तान आपके जज्बों का तर्जुमा, आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है।